Let's discuss eye bags. And does anything actually work to get rid of them? Okay, so I want to start this video by asking all of you out there if you have any magic tricks, potions, routines, or anything that actually super helps with under eye bags. Please drop them in the comments below, because this seems to be like one of the most elusive beauty things ever. And under eye bags and under eye discoloration is something that plagues people from really early on. It's not necessarily like an anti-aging thing. From me personally, I dealt with environmental allergies ever since I was, I think, 6 or 7. I was really young, and I always would have, those people come up to me at school or wherever it may be and say, "Oh, are you not sleeping? You look tired." Well, I was getting plenty of sleep, but I had allergies, and so it just made me so self-conscious to have puffy eyes all the time. I took antihistamines and all that, but nothing worked. And when I was a kid, I didn't know anything about, using products to depuff my eyes. That's something that I kind of fell into later when I was modeling, and, the makeup artists would recommend that all of us models would carry with us a tube of Preparation H hemorrhoid medication, which actually at that time worked. So, when you're a young model, you're out partying and then you've got an early call time and your eyes are going to be really not looking great, regardless of if you have allergies or not. So the Preparation H we pulled out, slathered it on, and it actually really worked. Don't quote me on this, but I did have a makeup artist towards the later end of my modeling career tell me that Preparation H had changed their formulation, so it didn't work as much anymore. And I just don't love the idea of putting some of that stuff around my eyes now that I know better. So that's off the table. Frozen spoons, that's always a good go-to. Cooled off tea bags, particularly I like chamomile tea or green tea, also can work. But I wanted to discuss a few of the options that kind of work for me. And the problem is there is not one product that I feel actually gets rid of your eye bags. There are a lot that we see, like my Instagram feed is full of these supposed magic under eye serums that tighten that area. I did fall prey to one of those a while ago. And while it did instantly tighten the under eye area up, it left this white flaky, I don't know, layer, so then you couldn't use concealer or makeup or anything over it. So be wary of those because they're not worth the money. It is a total ripoff. I do have some products that I like and I feel that they work, but I have to use them in conjunction with each other because eye bags are no fun and they do make you look aged and tired. And I really think potentially one of the only things that can get rid of them is perhaps blepharoplasty surgery, but who can afford that? And also scary. So that's not really an option, at least not for me. What causes eye bags? It can be anything. Allergies, like I said, water retention, so your hormones can come into play. Aging does come into play because the muscles around your eyes start to become a little lax and loosen up, which then assists or aids in the fact that all of the skin and little fatty layer under there starts to push out. There's nothing to hold it back up. Gosh, there's so many other different things. Genetics. Did I say lack of sleep? Probably. All of us moms, especially once you have a kid, you're never going to sleep right again. So the under eye area is just something that feels like this ongoing impossible to win battle. But let me share with you what has been working for me. Mind you, none of this makes the bags go completely away, but it makes them a little less obvious and a little more manageable, I guess. So it's carry-on luggage instead of a steamer trunk sitting under your eyes. The first thing that I wanted to share are eye gels. So there's all kinds of eye gels. I've tried so many different eye gels and really very few of them have actually worked. So the 3 that I want to share with you now were recommended to me by friends who have really great skin and they always look refreshed. And so I knew they were the right people to ask. And these eye gels have worked really well. Again, I use like a layer or a series of products. None of these works by themselves like super, super effectively. They all work somewhat well, but where am I going with this? I guess what I'm trying to say is all of these things work best when you kind of layer them or use them in conjunction with each other. So Grace and Stella makes eye masks that say right on the box, it's like an energy drink for your eyes. And I'm gonna go ahead and link below the links so you can find these things on Amazon, make it a little bit more time effective for you. And this is what they look like. Now, they're not sold as multi-use eye patches or eye masks, but I can get 2 or 3 uses out of each of these because they're a little bit thicker, so they don't rip easily. And there's so much serum in here that you really can use them more than once, which makes them pretty cost effective. I do really like that they help brighten the area under my eyes up. I do keep all of my eye masks and eye gels in the fridge because just keeping them cold really does help reduce puffiness, the coldness itself. That's why you want to freeze spoons and put them under your eyes if that's, the route you want to go. So if you're using eye masks, highly recommend keeping them in your fridge. It's just a lot more refreshing and helps with reducing puffiness. These also have a lot of nice botanical ingredients, and I have found them to be pretty decently effective in reducing eye puffiness. Now, these are collagen eye gel patches. Korean skincare I really, really like. So these were an easy buy for me. And while they're not necessarily marketed as depuffers, I do find that they're very soothing and hydrating to the eye area, which helps with, it does help the puffiness diminish somewhat. Again, I keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cool. These are almost out, but these are much thinner than the Grace and Stella ones. So they are single use, but the price point's decent. And again, I'm gonna put Amazon links below for you guys. And these work pretty good. I do like them. I feel like the collagen does help with the fine lines as well. And the newest addition to my eye mask or eye gel family is, let's see here. These are the DetoxifEYE by Pixi. You can find them at Target or Amazon. These actually have, let me put my glasses on because perimenopause. These have caffeine in them and hyaluronic acid. So these actually, of all the eye masks I've used, feel to me the most effective in getting rid of that puffiness around or under the eyes. Whichever one of these I use, I like to leave them on for 20 or 30 minutes. So I'll get up in the morning, I'll slap them on my face, and then go get the kids ready for school, take the dog out, do my workout, maybe answer some work emails, and leave them on till it's time to go take a shower. So 20 to 30 minutes minimum. I'll sometimes leave them on for an hour. They'll dry on my face. It's fine, but I do feel like there is a difference on the days I don't wear an eye gel or an eye mask and on the days when I do. But it's not perfection. I don't think there's anything perfect yet. So I use the eye gels, then I take a shower, and then I will go in with, you guys are gonna have to forgive me with my glasses. BeeRX makes the Bee Venom Anti-Aging Eye Lift, which comes in a little roller. And you just go underneath your eyes. So I do that right after I wash my face. I'm putting on my serums and doing all that good stuff. And it's made with bee venom and Kanuka honey. And the thing with this is that I actually feel a light tightening around my eye area. It's a small bottle. It's not terribly expensive, but it's lasted a long time. It actually looks like I need to get some more. And like I said, because I feel that little bit of tightening, it really makes me feel like it's working, and it doesn't leave any of that flakiness like some of those other serums I was telling you about earlier do. So this is really good. Because it's got some bee venom in it, I would patch test it somewhere on your arm or whatever, just to make sure that you don't have any reactivity to it. But this is really, really good. And now I'll alternate. One day I'll do the bee venom, and the next day I will use a caffeine serum. So right now I'm using the Ordinary's caffeine solution. This is what it looks like. And this bottle I've actually had for a long time. This lasts forever as well. And this one, I don't necessarily feel the tightening effect right away, but what I do get from it is more of a brightening effect. But there is a difference to my eyes after I've used the eye gel and those serums. I haven't found an eye cream that I really, really love yet that's been like life-changing. I'll use whatever is on sale that's got the cleanest ingredients, and that's hydrating. So I guess at the moment, hydration and emollients is what's most important to me when it comes to the eye cream portion of things. In the evenings when I wash my face, I like to use Eva Naturals. They have a couple of different eye serums. So I will layer this on after I wash my face. I will layer this on, and then I will put on my night eye cream. And I'm not showing you the eye creams because none of them are depuffing. And I have tried some that were supposed to help depuff your eyes, and I just haven't found any that work. But this particular serum by Eva Naturals is the Youth Restoring Eye Gel, and it's got amino acids and a peptide complex. So this is really nice. They have an eye firming one as well. I like this brand. And all of these things really tend to last a long time without being terribly expensive or really expensive at all, because I don't do expensive. Would like to know what that's like someday, so we'll see. But these are my puffy eye reducing products that I find work when used together. So hopefully this is helpful if any of you are wandering through life carrying baggage under your eyes. When it comes to mental baggage, I still haven't quite figured out how to deal with that yet, but the eye baggage can kind of be kept under control with these products. And please, please, please divulge your secrets if you know of anything else that works really, really well. So hopefully this will help you look somewhat well-rested, like it helps me look somewhat well-rested, even though I don't feel it. And like I said, click like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop your eye care tips and tricks below. It takes a village to keep our faces up, right? And it keeps a village to stay sane. Hopefully that's what we're building here. I will see you all next time, and thanks for listening.